This is the Australian National University Library.
And this video is all about how to research. When you first begin to do academic research in search engines and databases, it is always tempting to think of it as a linear process from point A to point B. You have a question, you type it into a search engine, and voila, you get your answers. In research, this is never the case. Conducting research is an iterative process. That means you will have to try various search strategies in a range of search engines and databases, and these strategies will evolve as your understanding of the topic and the vocabulary around the topic develops. To be an effective researcher, you need to think about research as a process of exploration. Searching for information is a complex experience. You need to be able to think flexibly and brainstorm different ways to approach your topic. Think of it as unlocking your inner Sherlock Holmes. Often, when people first start conducting academic research, they begin by trying to find sources that give them the answer they expect to find. This is not good practice. You need to consider research as an open-ended exploration and engage with the information you find, not just what you expect to see. Think of conducting research like building a house. The research you conduct in databases and search engines will form the foundation of your understanding and arguments. If you do not create a strong enough foundation, your house will fall down easily. Lecturers can spot a flimsy foundational understanding or argument a mile away. An expert searcher will search a wide range of resources and read broadly and deeply to ensure that they have found the best and most appropriate information to build their argument, using a wide range of search strategies and resources to find that information. This will help ensure that they have a strong, well-built foundation, free of gaps on which to build their arguments. Before you begin searching, you will need to identify where the best places to find information might be. You can start by trying to identify interested parties. Who might be collecting information on your topic? Governments, organizations, scholars, or industries? Make sure you match your search strategies to the appropriate tools. You will need a different search strategy for searching an ANU Library database than you will for Google or Google Scholar. Remember that your first search will probably not produce the best results. You need to learn from each search attempt and refine your search strategy as you go. You should also be developing your question as you learn more about your topic. Consider exploring sources and databases through browsing and other forms of exploration. Sometimes you might be missing great sources of information by just not knowing how they were described. Remember, just because your research task is worded in a specific way does not mean that this is how the information on this topic is going to be described in the databases or search engines. Be persistent in your searches. Sometimes you might have to try a few different tactics or combinations of search terms before you find the right ones. Remember that it is not about quantity, but quality. It does not matter if your search is returning thousands of results if they are not relevant to your question. And finally, if you need help constructing searches or working out the best keywords, ask a librarian to help you unlock your inner Sherlock. Remember, if in doubt, it is always best to check with your lecturer or supervisor. Looking for more resources on researching, writing, and using the library? We have an amazing collection of online materials and guides available through the ANU Library website, as well as workshops and videos. Having trouble? The ANU Library is here to help. If in doubt, reach out to our friendly staff at the desk or on chat.